Well, hello everybody. News Now, California. On Tuesday, December 26th, doing a First Amendment audit today at the United States Post Office in Hawthorne, California, located at 12700 Inglewood Avenue. I'm out today with Datman. He contacted me and asked if I wanted to go do an audit with him or a couple audits. I said, why not? So here we are. And I think he's doing a live feed, or he's going to do a live feed. I'm not really sure. He said something like that, so we'll see. You'll find out. We're going to go in and see if they respect our right to film in public.
Honor and respect our First Amendment. I'm going to walk inside. Hey, big shout out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this building almost looks like an Art Deco design.
Yeah,
it's
I like
old.
The design on this building.
Well maintained for the age.
This is like one of them older buildings with like architecture.
So we'll hit up the outside before we go inside. It's all concrete block.
Alright. I think we want to go ahead and go inside.
Let's hit it, man.
Let's go inside and see they respect this.
Okay, entering the lion's den. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay, here it is. Here's the memo right on their wall. And there it is, folks, for news. There's the memo, along with other things they tell you can't have in here, which makes sense. You don't want to bring guns in here. And then things that aren't meant to be mailed.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. That would be awesome. There's some postage.
You guys can take video in this facility.
Well, it says right here we can.
I can.
Well, what is that telling me?
Not inside.
But it says I can right on that memo.
Not inside the place.
Did you read the memo?
Not inside the place.
But it says I can inside. Right here. Do you want to read it?
No, don't worry.
You don't want to read it, but you want to tell me I can't.
You can. You cannot take videos inside the
But there's a memo right here that says I can.
You can. Why are you taking pictures?
Well, let's back up to why I can't when it says I can.
Why are you taking pictures?
Well, you come back and I'll tell you.
Got like 20 plus. Yeah.
So you can just fill out the application and send it out.
Oh.
to the passports. I wonder if they got an application to the passports.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir? Sir? Now, who are y'all taking pictures? Who are you guys? Wait a minute. Who are you guys taking pictures in here?
What's that?
You're not supposed to be taking pictures. Who are you guys? You guys gotta get out of here. Who are y'all? I'm Hawthorne. You guys gotta go.
Okay.
Who are y'all? What are y'all doing that for?
Well, we're news. We're doing a news story. There's a memo right there. What's going on? You have a postal memo that says we're allowed to do it. Why are you barking orders when we can do it?
Okay, I'm gonna call the police and have you guys escorted out.
Sure. You don't want to abide by the memo that's on the wall that says what we're doing is
Hey, we'll be
perfectly
standing
legal?
outside waiting on him.
Yeah.
We'll be standing outside waiting on him.
We'll wait for him.
We'll wait for him. We'll wait for that.
Okay. You want to see the Department of... Want to see the memo from Department of Homeland Security saying what I'm doing is legal? I mean, you have a poster there, ma'am. Why don't you want to read the poster?
We'll stand outside.
Okay, we'll wait for the police. We'll wait for the police, that's fine. I don't understand why nobody wants to read their own memo. It's right on the wall. It's very weird.
Dude, the problem that I have here, they don't have any passports.
No passports?
No passport apps.
Oh, I don't know. Wow, they really came out in a rampage.
Hey, you can bag all that too?
So you have a memo here, ma'am, that says what we're doing, we can do. Why is everybody all upset when you have a memo on the wall?
Because we're gonna send them to the police when they get here.
You got a what?
Let me give it a good
That's good.
pose.
That's good.
Let me give
Would
it
you
a
like to
pose.
see the Department of Homeland Security? No, I guess not. Nobody wants to do anything but bark orders.
You ready? Let's go to the back and see some trucks.
Okay.
The trucks are back here. I want to see them coming in. Get some live shots.
Ma'am, have you seen this memo here? Are you familiar with it? We do this all the time, okay? And this is a memo from your post office that allows us to do it. Plus, I have the memo from Department of Homeland Security that put out to all post offices in 2010 that allows us to do this. This is a public lobby. We're allowed to come in here and film legally. So everybody's yelling at us, but what's that?
What are y'all gonna use it for?
Well, this is a news story of what public employees do on public time. That's what we're doing. But what I don't understand, because you seem very cordial, why is everybody telling us we can't do it when it's black and white here?
I never even seen it till today. That's why I was just wondering who y'all was.
Really?
What that videotape?
Yeah. We have, this is what we do.
All right.
So can you tell us how long we gotta wait for the police? Because
Oh, I don't know. I didn't call. I don't know.
can you find out? Because we're gonna wait.
Let's shoot outside. We're going to get these trucks coming in and out some. And the sign says exit. Exit. So we're going out the right way of exiting.
So
apparently they got scared. They're scared of cameras. They're scared of this. Sign says exit, so we're exiting out. It says exit. We're gonna wait outside on Hawthorne. And there's Hawthorne Police Department right there. So the sign says exit, department only trespassing. I wonder if this is parking back here for customers. Hello. Is this parking back here for customers? Oh yeah, it is. Get some shots of and there's a Hawthorne Police Department. I'm gonna get his license plate or something.
How you doing today?
good.
Hold on, let me get my name tag on right.
What's your name and badge number?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I'm
holding. I said I'm holding. Officer Shea?
Yeah.
262?
219.
292, excuse me.
Officer Shade, 292.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, perfect.
You cold?
No, I got a herniated disc, my C4, so I'm holding this.
Oh, okay.
But at least I got a stabilizer on it.
Got it. Can you get my good side?
Sure, whatever side you think is good. Whatever side you think is good, officer.
How long are we going to be here today?
Well, we were leaving, and everybody went nuts, and I pointed out to everybody that, we're doing a news story on what public employees do on public time.
Oh.
It's a public lobby. It's open to the public. I've got a constitutional right to film in this lobby.
Okay.
DHS put out a memo in 2010 saying, I've got the memo on me if you wanted to read it. Are you familiar with it?
I don't even know what DHS is. What's that?
Department of Homeland Security?
Okay.
You've never heard of DHS?
I didn't know what DHS is.
Okay. Anyways,
Officer in the state? Wow.
they put out a memo in 2010, and I'm surprised you don't want to even read it. But anyways, if you don't, they also have a memo, poster 7, right on the wall that allows us to film in this lobby. Anything open to the public is allowable. And so when they started barking orders, I told them, I said, hey, listen, you have a memo right here. Have you read it? No, we don't want to read it.
Okay.
So,
Did you bring them, did you let them read is it the same one you have?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it's the same one. Plus I have the DHS memo. They're not interested. They just aren't interested and want to be bullies, and we're not going to be bullied.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good. This
Name and badge number?
lady I was having a cordial conversation with pointed it out to her, and she didn't even wasn't aware of it. She was the only one that's actually cordial to talk to. The other one's out of control.
Okay.
Good morning, Officer Gutierrez. What's your badge number?
298.
Is that what you tell the judge right there? I can't see. I've got a vision impairment. What is it, sir?
You read mine.
He's not as close as yours.
Will you step closer?
No, I'm not stepping closer.
It's right there.
298. Thank you.
You can also step closer so I can see.
Well,
What is this video for?
If you guys could ask us, we'd probably give you a better tour.
We do
Yeah, I want to
news stories on what public officials do on public time.
You talk to the postmaster, they might just give you permission to film.
I don't need their permission.
We don't need,
I don't need their permission to film.
we don't need permission, so.
I didn't mind you guys making a point. You guys can have a whole tour of the post office.
You guys want a tour of the post office?
We already did what we had to do. We don't need permission to come in here like that.
Rouse you up.
But they,
Sound sucks. Maybe the postal office can I read.
But the more
I
attention
don't
you
want to be on this
give,
camera. I don't want to be in your picture though. You guys part of Scream Actor Skills?
good enough?
I just tried to explain,
Guys, have a
ma'am.
good day.
Yeah, you too. I just tried to explain when I came in.
It's on that board.
Hang on.
It's on the board.
I tried to explain that. Are you the postmaster? Are you the postmaster?
I'm the leader of that one.
Okay, well then maybe you weren't the one that came out, like 3 or 4 came out screaming, get out of here, who are you? And I said, listen, I'm able to come in here, there's a memo right on your wall that allows me to do it. Would you like to read it? First, the individual, he was a male, I explained it to him. He wanted no,
He talked to Juan when he walked in.
he wanted no
Okay.
part of it.
The
He
next
says, no,
time-
I don't want to read
The next
it.
time, just come to the window and then we'll find out, because see, I
Well, what's the-
didn't have knowledge of this myself, that you could film.
But the idea is, ma'am, if you're in charge of the whole group, these people that came out,
I didn't know.
they came out very
Not that-
unprofessional,
okay.
yelling at me, and didn't want to do anything where I'm trying to show them, hey, look, what I'm doing is perfectly legal. It's a First Amendment right, So they
Right.
called the cops, and I'm not running. I do this all
Okay.
the time.
Next time,
So what are you
next
using the
time
video
it happen, why don't you approach someone at the window? Because we don't want to seem unprofessional. We
Well,
don't
let
want
me
to
tell
seem.
sure.
we don't
I
wanna-
appreciate.
We don't want to offend you guys in any type of way.
Well, I appreciate
and I
that.
apologize.
I appreciate the apology, but let me tell you, I won't even make it to the window. Trust me. As soon as they see the camera, they're barking orders,
Okay.
and so your suggestion, I hear it, but it won't happen because that's just the way they react.
We need to be more educated on it, that you can't.
You know
pay.
what?
We
You're
didn't
going to
know
make
that.
yourself very, very well on this video, and I commend you for that
Okay.
because we do this all the time. And
Okay.
if more postal people were aware of this, you're a good example.
All right, thank you.
And that's all we're trying to do.
And I
Okay?
apologize
Thank you.
for the unprofessionalism.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have a great day,
You too,
ladies.
dear. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye now.
My name is Joyce. We just want to make the video good then.
We're going to be walking this way, and then we'll be leaving.
So, trying to find out if they have two parking spaces. They have a private section for their trucks. I was trying to get the trucks to come out of so I think I'm good over here. They've been educated.
Well, there you
All
go.
that stuff.
You have a postal manager that took the right approach.
Except as prohibited by official signs or the directions of security force. And I said they could just walk in here, that's all they, or
Whatever they got,
authorized.
I just made it right, okay? Just, come on, you guys. Come on back inside. Just leave it alone.
Yeah, the security measures talks about I can't go behind there.
Yeah,
That's
Okay.
what that
behind
is.
here and all that
Yeah.
stuff. We're very well versed.
Yeah, we're well versed. Thank you for handling it
Okay.
professionally.
Okay. And sorry about that. We
Have a good day.
You got it.
You guys have a good day,
Talk
okay?
to your employees. You have a great day too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take care.
Happy New Year.
Don't even need people to come in here. Anybody else gotta get, like the Channel 7 can run.
Thank you so much. How much is it? It's okay. It's no worries. It's okay. It doesn't hinder the story. You only go about 1 minute? Okay. Perfect. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So there you have a cop that don't want to ID. Okay, well there you have the conclusion of it. From start to finish. News Now California. Catch you on the next one, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.